Well, hello everyone, it's Nikki and welcome to Create, Make, Decorate. Hey, for today's craft, I'm going to show you how I made a outdoor hanging lamp using one of these baskets from the Dollar Tree. Now, the main supplies that you'll need for this craft is, of course, one of these baskets. Also, over at the Dollar Tree in their little garden section, they sell these plant hangers, these chains here. You're also going to need some type of lights. Now, the ones I'm using, I purchased off Amazon. They're my favorite twinkling lights, and I'll go ahead and put a link to the lights in the description of the video. As you can see, I began by attaching the hanging chains to the basket, but in hindsight, I would go ahead and wait to do that until you're completely done installing the lights. Because as you will see here, they got in my way, so I had to go ahead and remove them just to make it life a little bit easier down the road. So I started by just taking a piece of wire. You can pick this up over at the Dollar Tree as well. And I went ahead and just looped it through the top of the basket. Now, the reason I was doing that is because I wanted to attach the battery pack to the top of the basket. And at the moment, I thought by looping wire around it would be the easiest way. But again, in hindsight, I would recommend putting some type of maybe adhesive, a glue, maybe some like Velcro or something on the top that you could attach the lighting to. Reason being is because when I need to change out those batteries, it's going to be a little difficult removing that wire. So that's what I'm here for, to share with you the do's and don'ts of these projects. Okay, so now that I've got the lights in there, you can see I did end up removing that chain. It was just getting in my way and was starting to get on my nerves a little bit. So next, I'm going to go ahead and string the lights in. Now, these particular lights are that really thin wire. The bulbs are really tiny, so it's bendable. So my thought here was to kind of string them through, and I wanted them hanging. Now, you can take lights and you could wrap it around the basket or do whatever, works best for you. For me, like I said, I kind of wanted it to kind of mimic like a chandelier type look, so I wanted mine to hang. So what I just kept doing was stringing the lights through the bottom, up through the top, and then looping them back through and then kind of twisting them so that they were nice and secure in there. And I just kept doing that all around until I ran out of light. Now, I will say you will probably encounter the wires tangling up a little bit as I did here, but if you have some patience, you'll get through it. Again, this is just one idea. You can do many different things. If you wanted to use solar lights, you could do that as well. Or like I said, wrap the lights around the basket using maybe some wire or something to secure them. So, the possibilities are out there. This is just my idea. Okay, so now the fun part begins where we're going to go ahead and decorate this little guy up. Now, I wanted to go for more of like a French country style because that's the style that I love. So I grabbed some ribbon and went ahead and just wrapped it around the top of it. Now, this will also hide that battery pack too. We don't want it super visible, to the eye. So this will kind of help disguise it just a little bit. Now, I just used hot glue to apply it, just your regular everyday hot glue. If you wanted to use something more permanent like an E6000 or something like that, of course you can use that as well. Really, anything that you have you can use. Just make sure that it's nice and glued down. I would recommend that you don't maybe have this in a direct sunlight during the day because the glue will melt, so just keep that in mind. Next, I wanted to add a decorative element to the top. Like the top of lamps have that piece there. I don't know what it's called, but I think you know what I'm talking about. So this is a piece of wood that was left over from an old birdhouse that I had that actually fell and broke. And then the knob is a glass knob from Hobby Lobby. Keep an eye out for those sales over at Hobby Lobby because you can get some really cool knobs and there's so many fun things that you can do with them. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and add a couple of my DIY fabric flowers. Hey, you can find a full tutorial over at createmakedecorate.com on how to create these super easy flowers. Again, remember, I'm kind of going for that French country vibe, so, just adding a few flowers on there is what I kind of liked. I thought it looked super cute. But again, you design yours as what your style is. This is mine. You get creative. I'm just giving you the idea, and then you guys get creative with how you want to decorate it. So now I went ahead and just reapplied those basket hanging chain thingamajigs, whatever the heck you want to call them. And, you might have to mess with it just a little bit to get it to where it's kind of balanced right, but super easy, you guys. And now it's time to test out those lights. And they look so cute, you guys. I love the way this looks at nighttime. I think it's such a cute and fun idea. Now, these particular lights are battery operated, remote control, and you can put them on a timer. So like I said, I'll go ahead and put a description up in this video, giving you my referral link to Amazon if you would like to purchase these ones as well. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. This will be available as a blog post over at createmakedecorate.com, so be on the lookout for that. I hope you all enjoyed this craft. I hope it gave you some ideas to get out and create, make, decorate something beautiful for your home. You all have a wonderful and blessed day, and thank you so much for watching.